Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are tackling a massive transformation, the future of software development itself. We're going to explore how AI isn't just giving us some new tools, but completely redefining what it even means to be a programmer. So let's just get right to it, the big question that's on every single developer's mind. Is this it? Is AI the end of the line for human programmers? Are we about to be replaced by machines that can just write code on their own? Well, the short answer, according to our source material, is a pretty clear no. This isn't some kind of extinction event, but, and this is a huge but, it is an evolution, and it might just be the single biggest change the field of software engineering has ever gone through. The job isn't going away, it's getting a major upgrade. Okay, so to really wrap our heads around this, we have to completely change how we think about AI. This isn't just another fancy autocomplete or a handy plugin. We need to start seeing it as a true strategic partner. And in that sense, yeah, it really is the end of programming as we know it. I mean, just look at this. AI is getting woven into every single stage of building software. Right from the very beginning, during conception, it can suggest different architectures. In development, of course, it's writing and fixing code, but then it moves into testing, helping find bugs, all the way through to deployment and even maintenance, where it can actually predict when things might go wrong. It's a partner from start to finish. And what's the result of all this? Well, the numbers are pretty staggering. We're not talking about tiny improvements here. Big names like McKinsey and Gartner are seeing productivity boosts of up to 45%. That's not just about typing code faster. That's about building better systems more efficiently from the ground up. And this really gets to the heart of the matter. The key idea here is force multiplier. AI isn't here to replace the engineer. It's here to supercharge them. It handles all the tedious, repetitive stuff, which frees up your brain to focus on the truly hard problems, the complex design, the creative solutions, the things that humans are uniquely good at. So if AI is taking care of more and more of the actual line-by-line coding, what does a developer even do in the future? Well, their entire identity starts to shift. You're no longer just a creator of code. You're becoming an orchestrator of complex systems. This table breaks down that shift perfectly. On the left, you've got the classic developer, right? You get requirements, you write code. But look at the right side, the AI coordinator. Their job is to analyze problems, to come up with clever prompts, and to make those big picture architectural decisions. You're not just writing the code anymore. You're guiding the AI, verifying its work, and integrating it into a larger system. Your focus shifts from production to pure strategy. And this new identity is creating brand new, incredibly specialized jobs. First up, the AI integration engineer. Think of this person as the ultimate bridge builder. They're the ones who figure out how to connect these powerful new AI models to all the old, complex systems that big companies already have. It's an absolutely essential role. And then you have the prompt engineer. Now, don't let the name fool you. This is way more than just asking a chatbot a question. This is a deep skill that blends language, technical knowledge, and business savvy to craft the perfect instructions to get exactly what you need from the AI, and to do it safely and efficiently. And this role, well, this one might be the most important of all, the AI governance specialist. As these AI systems get more and more powerful, you need someone who acts as the conscience of the team. They're the ones making sure everything is secure, ethical, fair, and free of bias. They're the guardians at the gate. But here's the thing. For all the amazing things AI can do, there are some things it just can't. It doesn't really get context. It can't be truly creative when faced with a totally new problem. And it definitely doesn't understand those unwritten rules or the subtle vibe of a project. Those skills, critical thinking, judgment, creativity, they're not just valuable anymore. They're irreplaceable. Which brings us to a whole new set of skills you're going to need. If you're in this field right now, or even thinking about getting into it, this is what you need to be focusing on. To really make it in this new world, you need a much wider range of talents. Of course, you need the technical skills, like prompt engineering. But just as important are the strategic skills, being able to see the whole system, not just one part. You also need sharp evaluation skills, to know good code from bad, whether a person or an AI wrote it. And holding all of that together is that ethical foundation. But hold on, what about the fundamentals? Should we even bother learning to code from the ground up anymore? Well, the source material has this fantastic analogy. We all have calculators on our phones, but we still teach kids how to do math by hand. Why? Because the goal isn't just getting the right answer. It's about developing mathematical thinking. And it's the exact same idea for programming. Learning those fundamentals is what builds computational thinking. It's that deeper logic. And this means education has to change too. The point can't just be to pump out coders who've memorized a bunch of syntax. The new goal is to develop really sophisticated problem solvers who know how to use AI as an incredibly powerful tool in their toolkit. So when you put all of these pieces together, what does it all look like? It's not a fight, human versus machine. It's a collaboration. This is the winning formula, human plus machine. The developers and the companies that truly get this, that master this partnership, are the ones who are going to succeed. By blending the incredible speed and power of the machine with human wisdom, judgment, and creativity, we're going to be able to solve problems we never could have tackled before. So you see, this isn't the death of the programmer. It's actually the profession growing up. Software engineering is finally evolving beyond just the nitty-gritty details of writing code and becoming a much more strategic, more creative, and frankly, a more impactful field than it has ever been. And that brings us to what might be the single most important quote from the entire analysis, the one thing that sums it all up. It is not the end of the programmer, but the end of programming as we have known it. This future isn't something that's just going to happen to us. It's being built right now by engineers, by educators, by leaders. We're all a part of it. And so that leaves one final, really important question for all of us to think about. How are you going to participate in building it?